There is a legend that the river of time exists, a place where the time flows. And by using the power of spring-autumn cicada, one can travel back in time. Some believe that this is a tale, and some others are skeptical of the truth. Because every time the cicada is being used, his soul, body, and cultivation becomes fuel to its power. And even after all of this, it's not sure that it will succeed. So if Feng Yuan wasn't cornered in such a state, he wouldn't have used it. But at the end, he was reborn. Looking at the window, Feng Yuan thought of what he had gone through in order to refine this goo, because even thought he had been reborn, the cicada did not come with him. There is unlimited types of goo, different in size, shape, and with mysterious abilities. Some can be used only once, and others can be used continuously. So it's likely that the spring-autumn cicada was a one-time used goo. But even if it's gone, he still possesses 500 years of experience, treasures, rare items, major events. He knows the location of all, and with his 500 years of cultivation experience, he can refine it again. The only problem is that the locations are far apart, and some can only be accessed during specific time periods. But most important, he still hasn't opened his primeval sea. He is still just a mortal. Even an ordinary boar can take his life. Chin Mao Mountain is like a small cage, and while it restricts freedom, it can also provide safety. So as long as he reaches rank 3 Goo Master, he can escape. While he was still deep in thoughts, the door opened and his brother came in. He asked him what he was doing, but Feng Yuan just looked him with a cold gaze. His brother Fang Zheng was worried of him, because tomorrow was the awakening ceremony. But still, he wasn't surprised of his brother's coldness, because even though they were born from the same womb at the same time, his brother was a genius, and him was just ordinary. He felt like a giant stone was pressing on his heart, making him lower his head and become silent. Worried. At the thought of his aunt and uncle, Feng Yuan laughed silently. He could still remember how both of his parents died in a clan's mission. After their parents' death, they were taken by their aunt and uncle, where they were harassed by them daily. He originally planned to be a normal person, even planned to conceal his abilities and bide his time. But he had to expose some, and our treatment gradually improved. But when it was revealed that my brother was an A-grade talent, he tried to suppress me. As for my talent, it was merely C-grade. We were twins. The elder, who was known as a genius, turned to be just a C-grade talent, while the younger, who was overlooked, turned to be an A-grade talent. The younger became a dragon soaring to heavens, while the older was like a phoenix that fell down to earth. I used to hate it in my previous life, but now, after 500 years, there is nothing to feel resentment. Thinking about it, I can understand my brother, aunt, and uncle, even the enemies I would face, all prey on the weak. That's the rules of this world. Everyone is driven by their own ambitions. Whoever blocks my path, I will just kill them. The road of cultivation is a bloody one.